going on, everybody? Welcome back to Shooting the Sheet with the Smiths. I know it's been about 4 or 5 days since we have posted on Drifting Dreamers 5, but I got some cool updates that I wanted to give you guys, let you know what we've been up to. First things first, I want to say thank you guys so much for everybody who left a comment and gave me some positive feedback about LYFT and when I was doing the maintenance. Now, I've been doing a little bit more work on the tractor today, and well, let me go ahead and show you what I've learned and some things that I really got from you guys. I got some really cool information, but some bad news. All right, so I would like to start off by saying, first and foremost, I want to comment on my fuel filters right here. Now, in the video that I posted about this, we've seen these numbers right here that were upside down, so we assumed that both of or that one of these fuel filters were upside down. But once you go to looking at other parts on it, it's not upside down, guys. It's just that number. That number is upside down, and it's right side up on one side and flipped on the other. You can't really see it too good, but the Napa is on the correct side. So this is not upside down. I would like to go ahead and point that out right now. I also want to say thank you guys so much for letting me know that I probably just had air in my lines. So what I did with the help of one of my good buddies and reading all of the comment section, I found the priming area right here, guys. This is where we're going to be priming the fuel system, and it's got a little pump right here that you can pump it and prime it 1,000,000 times just to finally get something to happen there. Now, what I did is unscrewed both of these top bolts and loosened this up a little bit. Look, it's still got just diesel leaking out from earlier. But I made sure that diesel was coming out from both ends and it was getting fluid all the way through. So I did want to just check real quick and see if we were going to fire up or not. I don't think so, to be honest with you. Yeah. So I'm thinking that the battery is close to being dead. Anyway, I mean, obviously that's not the problem. I still have a fuel issue right here. I still have fuel in my lines, and I know that. I've been working on this joker for about 3 hours today, and it's gotten me nowhere. But I do want to point something else out. A lot of you wonderful subscribers and commenters have pointed out that you thought you knew where the fill port was for the transmission, but look at this. This Ford 3000 is not the same as a lot of you guys have thought. It doesn't have the shifter. A lot of you guys were thinking that this style had a shifter right here, and there is typically a fill port somewhere in this area that can fill this front chamber. But I've walked all the way around it and I found no fill port. I even took off each and every single one of these screws. I loosened up this right here and pulled it back a little bit to see all of our gears right here in our transmission and in our gears and stuff like that. I was not able to find a fill port. I just was not. And so after rereading the comment section and talking to a few people that have one of these tractors, what I've learned is that I'm gonna go ahead and fill it from the port that you drain from right here. Oh, let me get so we're not, there we go. I can see it a lot better now. So here's our plug. I'm just trying to get the glare out. This is the plug you pull out, and then you're supposed to fill this up with the hydraulic fluid. And once it starts to pour out of here, then you know you're at your fill mark. However, since I can't find anywhere to actually add the hydraulic fluid, I'm gonna pull this plug and find some kind of way, some kind of funnel with a hose to be able to get my transmission fluid in there. So that's number one for the day. Number two is that I've been going around picking up all the trash from the wind and everything that's been blowing stuff around. Plus, Lissa, myself, and the kids have all went through our summer clothes and dug into the winter clothes bag because, well, it's getting downright cold here, guys. We've been into the low 40s and to the high 30s twice in the last week. We're getting chilly. So I got this big gorilla cart here full of really just a bunch of crap. A really old power bank that we're no longer using that got broken, some garbage, and a whole bunch of clothes that no longer fit. Now, I was going to take these clothes and bag them up and try to just find somebody that would be able to fit them, but a lot of these clothes that are in the garbage back there are ripped up, stained up, and really just aren't, I just wouldn't give them out to anybody else. But I got some even worse news, and it's not really bad news. It's just news that means I'm going to be doing a lot more work. It kind of sucks. Yep. And the bad news does have to do with this ditch. Although you can see I did throw a little bit of dirt back in the hole right here, but I got a whole lot more hole and a whole lot more dirt that I got to put back in here. And all this dirt right here, guys, I'm gonna have to put in there by hand. Now, I'm sure that I could pay somebody to come over here and figure out the tractor for me, and I probably will have to do that. But right now, I don't have any time for that, and I don't have the extra funds just to give to somebody to come over here and get the tractor together when I can probably get it done in the next week or so. So what I'm gonna be doing, unfortunately, is using my shovel and my rake, and I'll be taking all this dirt, all the dirt, guys, and putting it back in the hole. Now that's rather unfortunate, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna sit around and whine and cry about how my tractor ain't working and I'm not able to do it. I'm not gonna give some lame excuse on I've dug the whole entire ditch and I didn't want to have to do it by hand. I want to make sure I use heavy equipment so I just don't have to overwork myself. But the truth of the matter is, I'm just gonna work. I'm just gonna grab the shovel and the rake and I'm gonna get to it. The good news is it's probably only going to take me one day to put all this dirt back in when it took me a long time to get it all out of the hole. But guys, let's transition into some good news. We had an absolutely amazing time trick-or-treating with the kids on Friday for Halloween. It was a great time. Matter of fact, check out this photo right here. This is what we were for Halloween. That was pretty cool, right? I thought we were a really good I thought we had a really good group of costumes. Lyssa and myself, if you couldn't tell, were scarecrows, and Jacob was Ghostface, I guess, from the Scream trilogy, from the Scream movies. Serenity was Zoe from K-pop Demon Hunters, and Talon had a really awesome mask that I believe was called, hold on, let me get it right. Lyssa called him the Medicine Man, but that's not what it was. It was, dang, it's right on the tip of my tongue. Not the Plague Doctor. He was the Plague Doctor. And anyway, we had an amazing time Friday night trick-or-treating. I was able to stand over quite a few younger kids and even some adults and just stare silently. And it really creeped them out. And I thought that was really cool on Halloween to be able to creep people out. I mean, it's all part of the fun. I liked it. After Halloween, I did something absolutely amazing. At least I think it's amazing. After Halloween, the quarterback club from the Paris Eagle varsity football team called me up and asked me if I could come in and work the concession stand for a while because it was senior night, and due to Halloween, some of the other people had called out. So of course I stepped right up and filled in my position at the quarterback club, and which is just one of two of the concession stands right there at the football field. However, I wore my full Halloween mask and the whole costume all night long, serving out nachos and pulled pork and drinks and stuff like that, candy. And there were so many people just amazed by the costume, and even a couple of kids who did not want to come up and order things. It was great. I thought it was amazing. And then came Saturday. November 1st came in, and well, I slept in for a good while, relaxed for a while on Saturday. We did get up eventually and take Jacob into the big town of Fort Smith and bought him a brand new pair of basketball shoes. That's right, guys. My son is moving on from football and is rolling right into basketball. Not only was it his first year at football, but this will be also his first year at basketball. Before I segue into basketball, Jacob, son, I want you to know that I am very proud of you, not only as your dad, but as a football fan as well, to watch you develop as someone who really knew nothing about football your very first time. And not only you, not only myself, but your coaches have said that you were an amazing player. You have learned so much, and they said you were an even better student. You're a very great role model. I love you, son. But segueing into basketball, we didn't think he was going to play basketball, but he wants to. His friends have talked him into it. I think it will only make him a better athlete all the way around. So we went up there and got him a new pair of shoes. He really likes them. They're They're like a black and gold and white Nikes. They're inside somewhere, I don't know, but they're amazing. I think they're really cool, and I'm happy that Jacob wants to play basketball. Serenity has also decided to play basketball. She won't be playing for the school itself, more for the Boys and Girls Club of the city, because, well, the elementary school doesn't have a basketball team yet. But I'm excited that she also wants to play sports. She's always been into cheerleading, so stepping up, going somewhere else with that. I fully expected her to want to do cheer for basketball, but her friends are playing. She's going to play with them. The doggies had a good walk today. Everybody had a good time. We took Halo and Odin off first, and we walked them all the way down the property, just on our normal walks like we normally do. We walked on down by the creek, came all the way back up around, but we didn't go by the goats. I did come back down through here, went back around, all the way around, down into that creek, come back up, and by that time's over, it's probably a good 20-30 minute walk. So we took Halo and Odin out first, and then grabbed Wednesday and Nikita, and we let the girls walk after that, and everybody's been having a good day. Ain't that right, sweetie? Ain't that right? That's a good girl. She's a good girl. Oh, here comes Jealous. Back up. Watch that hot wire. Here comes Jealous. Hi. Hi. Yeah. Yeah, watch that hot wire. I love you, doggies. I love you. I love you. Hey, I left my hammer in there. Oh, Odin, give me my hammer. Odin, give me my hammer. Uh-huh, Wednesday. Halo don't want you humping him. Ah! Oh, no. Oh. Everybody's had a good day, though. We had a good day playing some more tug of war. We'll play some more tug of war. Oh, yeah. Oh, give it to me. Somebody want to play? Play tug of war. Yeah. Good boy. Good boy. My hammer. I forgot to grab my hammer earlier. I had to repair one of the yellow clips. One of the yellow clips for the hot wire. And speaking of the hot wire, we're going to end this video talking about this. That's right, guys. We're going to end today's video talking about the hot wire. I got some plans. Willie has been taxing my fence. It's destroyed. I'm going to have to rebuild 2 gates, and I'm going to have to redo the fence in some of the areas. But I got an idea. Instead of getting rid of my boy, because I was fully prepared to sell him. I had an offer lined up for him. Someone offered me $150 for Willie, and I almost took it. Almost. I was very close to taking the deal. But I got a plan. Drop it in the comment section, guys. If you think this will work, this is my plan. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tap right in here, right onto my electric fence line. I'm gonna tap right into that. Oh, I was trying to make sure it was still on. Yep, it's on. So I'm gonna tap right into this, guys, because it says that it can do 10 miles worth of fence. So I'm gonna tap in right here, and I'm just gonna go down this side of the driveway. I'm gonna go all the way down here to the goats, and then once I get up here to the goats, I'm gonna grab some of my plastic stakes that I had for the electric fence, and I'm gonna make a whole perimeter just for the goats. Now, probably just for the males. Willie, mainly. Willie's my only problem child. He's the only goat that we have that is destructive and, well, an escape artist. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set up all the way down here. I'm gonna come all the way from the dog fence and space them out every, I don't know, 8 to 10 foot or so. And come all the way, that's right. And come all the way down here. Oh, another thing. Look at what the storm did to this. We had a whole bunch of rain come through not long ago. Hello, Aries. Hello, Aries. Hello, everybody. Hello, Mama. I know it. Anyway, I had the tarp over this right here, and we had gotten so much rain that it collapsed all this right here. It's these are what I'm talking about right here, guys, if you didn't know what I was talking about. So these little plastic stakes, you can sit them in the ground like so, hopefully step on them and get them down. And what we can do is just lay that wire right up into here, and we're gonna space these stakes out, like I said, every 8 to 10 foot or so, and hopefully I'll have enough to be able to go all the way down. I don't know, that's my plan anyway. That is going to be a mission for tomorrow or the next day, but I did want to let you guys know what's happening. Like I said, it has been almost a week since we've posted here on Drifting Dreamers 5. Wanted to give you an update of what's happened over the Halloween holidays. Oh man. And well, November is here, and with November, winter is here, guys. I know it's fall, but winter's right around the corner. And this week we will be going back to Lowe's or some hardware store and grabbing a whole bunch of concrete so that I can finally build my shelters in here and get our goats out of the weather, since this will no longer be working. I'm also going to be getting a couple of extra PEX fittings so that we can start roughing out the shower area and the bathrooms. I also want to run the water to the master area of the house, and just to go ahead and have it all plumbed in. I will be adding insulation around the pipes that will be exposed, and hopefully that'll work. Let's go down here real quick and catch the kids and check on them and see how their day was, and then we're gonna let you guys have a good night. Well, I didn't catch them before they made it back inside, but everybody's hanging out having some dinner now. I know you guys can't wait till we have a kitchen table, huh?
Yeah.
Well guys, like I said earlier, I just wanted to catch up a little bit. Hope you guys have a great night. Stay tuned to Drifting Dreamers 5. Hey guys, if you are not subscribed to Drifting Dreamers 5, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And we're going to be trying to pump out content left and right. Lots more building to come before the winter takes over with us. We love you guys. We'll catch you on the next one. Bye.
Banana split.